Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
I'd quite like to hear you speak about the me arising as part of this.
Mm-hmm. The me arising is part of this. Nice one. Oh. Hello, everyone.
Hi, in YouTube.
Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon.
We have this in chat.
No. Ah, yes, I copied. Paste. All right.
Okay.
We put the link for Zoom. You are most welcome to join us here in Zoom.
How? Yeah.
So Mary suggested something. Would you like to say it again, please, Mary? Just
Me?
how me arises as part of this. How the sense of me arises as part of this.
Yes.
Okay. So the suggestion from Mary is to start.
Rather than it being something wrong or bad or to be got rid of or to be whatever.
You understand?
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'll start in Bulgarian.
I'm going to translate.
Нека да започнем с любовта, че всичко е любов, всичко е проявление.
Let's start with love. Let's start by noticing that all is expression of love.
И когато се роди едно дете, майката се грижи за него.
And when the child is born, a mother takes care of it, of its physical survival.
И с всичко, което се появява и тя го пази, тя го закриля, тя го успокоява.
She comforts the child. She keeps it.
When the baby is scary from something, mother is taking care. Oh, don't worry, I'm here. I'm protecting you. And then after mother, след това се появява грижата като грижа се появяват това аз, което поема грижа.
And then after the mother's caring or the mother's care, another care appears as taking care of itself, we could say. And this sense of me, which tries to protect, to comfort.
Yeah, it is like a fairy tale, wonderful story. Don't worry. I'm here to protect you. You can decide what to do. We can do everything that we can do. Of course, this is just a caring. Okay. Всичко това започва като една грижа.
And all this starts as a care. It's just caring.
Когато нещо тук е страшно.
And when something here appears scary or
тогава става бягството в мислите, в това въображаемо момент.
And then there is this escaping in thoughts, escaping what's happening here in the realm of thoughts, trying to
в света на мислите,
in the
тази
realm of
конструирана реалност,
in this constructed reality by thoughts,
където има свободна воля,
where there is free will, there is decision making, there is a choice, there is a future, past, time, there is a door.
И така реалността става много по-мека, по-лесно се преживява.
And in this way, the reality becomes a little bit lighter. It is experienced easier in a way. Thoughts are saying that it is easier.
Да, не се притеснявай, сега ще се погрижим, има толкова възможности.
Don't worry, we will take care, or I will take care. There are so much possibilities. Don't worry.
Но както грижата на майката в един момент трябва да спре, така и...
But exactly how the caring of mother should stop at a certain moment.
По същия начин и това
In the same way,
в този виртуален свят.
in the same way, escaping in this virtual world of me, escaping in this constructed world,
Също трябва да спре.
also needs to stop.
Да, защото вече нямаме нужда от тази грижа.
Because we don't need this care anymore.
И се появява страданието.
And that's why suffering appears.
Просто нямаме нужда вече от тази грижа.
We don't need this care anymore.
И тогава идва съобщението.
And then the message arrives.
Че това, което мислиш, че си, е
That what
просто
you
идея.
think you are is just an idea.
Че има теб независимо от живота.
That there is a you which is independent or separate from life.
И който може да си избираш какво искаш от живота и да избягваш от това, което не искаш.
And this idea that you can choose whatever you want from life and you can avoid what you don't want.
Този ти е идея.
This you is an idea, a fiction. It was never there.
И като всяка идея, най-лесно е да се започне с, нека да го кръстим, списък.
And like each idea, it is easier to begin, let's call it a list. A list.
Който да спокойно може да опишем всичкото това аз мен.
And we can very easily describe or write all this which is me. In a way.
Как тази идея, как това вярване е построено.
How this belief, this idea was constructed.
И както идеята за дядо Коледа е отпаднала, когато е дошло съобщението.
And exactly how the idea or the belief in Santa. I'm sorry, I need to. We have a. Say hi. Chicky, chicky. We need to hold the table because he is too big and he wants sometimes he wants hugs. Sit down, Jackie. Sit down. Sit down, Jackie.
I want to be loved.
Bravo, good boy. Oh, you can look at him now. He's sitting here next to us. Jackie, 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 Jackie.
Срамува се.
He's shy. No, he's not shy. Hi. Say hi. You're on YouTube. All right. He wants to be loved. He wants to know that he belongs here. He knew it, but so we are making a list just in case of the table.
Just check и просто записваме всички идеи, свързани с мен.
Sorry, and we just check all these ideas which are connected with me, with this idea of me. Why?
Първото е.
And the first one is.
Аз съм роден тук в живота.
I was born here in life.
Но съм отделен от това.
But I am separate from it. I was born here and I am separate from it.
аз живея някъде в главата или в тялото.
I am living somewhere in the head or in the body,
И движа тялото,
and I'm
крайниците.
moving the body, moving the hands and the legs.
Мисля, като произвеждам мислите.
I am thinking and I'm producing thoughts into existence.
Да, и също съм в главата и ги чувам.
And also I am in the head hearing those thoughts.
И нещо като хем ги произвеждам, хем ги чувам.
So I'm producing thoughts and I'm hearing.
Това също си го записваме в.
This we also check it, like check it.
Аз имам свободна воля, отделна от цялото съществуване тук.
I have a free will separate from whole the existence here.
И може да спрем тук, може да
We can
продължим
stop
още
here, but
безкрай.
I'm responsible.
Yeah.
I'm responsible for my actions and my reactions, my thoughts and my emotions. I'm responsible for all this.
And for, и говоря за моя живот.
And I'm responsible for my life.
Значи аз е нещо отделно от живота,
I
е собственик. на
It's
живота.
something separate from life. I is the owner of life.
Спокойно може да видим, че всички тези идеи не звучат съвсем реалистично.
And we can easily see and check that all these are ideas, they sound a little bit weird and not realistic in a way.
Представете ли си как нещо малко живее в тялото и го
Can you
мърда?
imagine that something small is living in the body and moving the body,
Като боболечка малка
Like
вътре
a
и движи.
moving the body?
Или нещо е в главата и гледа
Or
зад очите.
something
какво
is
става
in
навън.
the head and looking through these eyes, what's going
Behind the
on?
eyes,
Behind the eyes and looking through them,
какво става навън.
what's going on outside. Yeah, what in nature has a free will?
И просто всички тези идеи са поставени под светлината на прожектора.
And all these ideas are put on a light on a spotlight.
На спотлайт. И от тук нататък самото развиване, или как се казва,
And then on
all this
the very unfolding,
се случва от само себе си. Просто от
it is
самото
happening on its
наблюдаване
own.
на
It's just from the noticing, by noticing,
че тези идеи продължават да се появяват.
by noticing that these ideas, they continue appearing here.
Че някой се е родил тук, но е отделен от това.
The idea that someone was born here, but somehow it is separate from all the rest.
Забележете, има ли някъде в природата нещо, което е свободна воля?
Notice, is there in the nature something which is free will in a way?
Извън въображението, може ли да бъде даден пример?
Out of the imagination, is it possible to give an example of
Real
a free
example.
will, a real example of a free will in nature?
Така, и нека да разгледаме това ми, как се проявява, какво е преживяване на ми.
And let's look at this me, how it appears. What is the experience of a me?
Нещо като бойна машина за
Something
оцеляване.
like a survival machine, fight survival machine,
Което е построено единствено от мисли и емоции.
which is constructed only by thoughts and emotions. Seemingly constructed, I would say.
Тъй като преживяване на мен са мисли и
Yeah.
емоции.
Experience for me, we can say that it is an experience of thoughts and emotions. That's all. This is what is me.
Когато нещо се появява, нещо идва.
When something appears, when something comes,
И тази машина за оцеляване започва да
and this machine, this
преценява.
survival machine, start to judging it.
И започват и емоции,
And
свързани
emotions
с
start.
бъдещ страх или
Emotions start connecting to the future fear or something from the past.
Но се вижда съвсем ясно.
But
Има ли ти, който си това, който е тази
it is seen
машина?
very clearly. Is there a you, which is this machine, survival mechanism?
По едно време давах пример с изкуствения
At
интелект
a
на
certain moment,
Google Assistant.
okay, a while ago, I gave this example with an artificial intelligence.
And when we ask something, and this start. I'm this, I'm that, this is that. Но там няма никой.
But there is no one there.
Няма self.
There is no self there, a me or
Да.
something.
И илюзията е, че се приема, че ти си тази машина за оцеляване.
And the
Тези
illusion
мисли и
is,
емоции.
and the illusion is that
You are?
you are this survival machine, these emotions, these thoughts. This is the illusion. This is the delusion.
Не се... Това дали е окей.
Is that okay, or is that enough, or I don't know. If someone wants to add something to share.
И до някъде, за да не виним всичко това тази машина за оцеляване.
And somehow to not blame this survival machine, me or self.
Yeah, this is construction, imaginary stuff. But because all this is so, всичко това е толкова диво, свободно,
all this is so wild and free,
непредсказуемо.
Unpredictable. Wild. I said wild.
Че изведнъж се разкрие в цялата си сила и истина.
If it reveals in all this mighty power and beauty and glory
и дивост,
and wildness and
и
chaos and unpredictability.
Не винаги има капацитет да бъде прието това от системата.
There is no capacity always. Usually there is no capacity to be accepted by the system. That's why I can add something here. That's why in all these experiences with DMT or mushrooms or I don't know how to pronounce this thing. Sometimes people are sharing that,
especially with the DMT.
Especially with DMT, yeah, we have a friend
who
has a trauma for maybe 10-12 years or more, because the system was not
whole life.
Because the system is so fragile and the system is not ready. It's not like it's anyhow.
Ако има постоянно страдание,
if there is a constant struggle, a constant suffering.
Така че системата е готова да види, че няма мен.
The system is ready to see that there is no me inside.
Вече няма нужда от
the system, we speak about this whatever.
This is not this.
It's not this,
This
or
is
okay.
this.
The system.
I don't know.
The
I
system.
don't know what is this. Just a story how какво съм забелязал.
Yeah, it is a story what I have noticed. That's all. Lubo said.
Няма мен, който го е забелязал.
There is
просто-
no me who noticed it. It's just there is a noticing of all
просто
these
Така
things
се случва, да.
that happens in a way.
Да, и
Maybe taking these things can help on a certain level, like taking mushrooms, drinking, or eating smoking ayahuasca, or I
не,
don't know. I don't
but
know. I
this
never
is-
tried this.
нещо се вижда и след това се
Yeah.
затваря.
There is this opening. There is this like seeing of something, and then this close up again.
И страданието
Usually-
става още по-голямо.
Usually,
And the suffering
becomes even better and
suffering
better,
better, bigger.
bigger.
Yeah.
But
Да,
anyhow, it is different for each one. It's not like
Да, и всичко се случва от само себе си по
and it's happening on its own by itself in the most natural way, you could say.
И тъй като започнахме с думата любов в началото.
And because we started with the word love in the beginning.
Може да забележим, че сега в момента
We can notice that now in this very moment.
освен тази машина за оцеляване, която иска да разбере за какво става въпрос и как да го използва.
Together with this, I don't know how to translate
Without
this.
this
Without-
machine for
Because we spend-
без.
without this machine of survival, without this construction of thoughts and sensations,
Може да забележим какво се случва.
we can notice what
Че
is happening.
живота се случва.
We can notice that life is happening.
И се случва като тези тела и като
And
това
it is
говорене. и
happening like
слушане.
these bodies, like this talking, like this hearing.
И това, което е имало идея, че е отделно,
And this, which has this idea that it is separate,
е просто танц, част
it's just a
от
dance, part of this.
да. Просто това е,
It's not
това,
part, it's
това е
this.
един танц.
This is one dance,
Mhm.
whole dance, a whole
И-
dance, holy dance.
И ние сме танцувани.
And we are danced. We are being danced. Cheers.
И страданието е когато идва тази идея,
And the suffering comes when this idea appears,
че стъпките на танцуването ги
Да, да.
правим ние.
that the movements or the steps of dancing, it's what we are doing.
Че има аз, който ги правя.
That there is an I who is doing the
А
dancing,
не, че съм танцувал.
but not that I am being danced. I don't know, danced.
И
I hope I translate
когато
correctly.
сме подхвърляли нагоре, казвам, аз успях.
And when we are thrown in the air, we have been thrown.
This machine.
This
here
machine,
says-
or the boy said, I've made it. I
I'm-
succeed. I have a huge success.
Но когато сме обърнати с главата
But
надолу,
when we are
we there,
turned upside down,
I'm a loser, nothing.
yes, I'm a loser, and there is someone else's fault. It's not my fault. I start blaming my parents, my country, my ancestors.
Okay, never mind. But this is just a dance.
It's just a dance.
Харесва ми сравнението, че това е пиянството на Бог.
I like this
Metaphor.
metaphor that this is got I don't know how to translate drunk state.
Just to
God is drinking, and this is his. Or,
Мгм.
I don't know.
И, and everything is here. Всичко е танцувано.
And everything is being danced. I don't know, danced.
Мгм.
When someone is dancing, it make you, yeah. Yeah, I think I translated correctly.
Mhm.
I guess so.
Мгм. Така че много е важно да не се приема сериозно на това.
So
Няма кой
it's-
да го приема, просто това е към...
It's important in a way to
към
not take
тази-
this seriously. There is no one who take this seriously, but
Това е към тази машина
just,
за оцеляване.
it's just words to this machine, survival machine,
Mhm.
which is so serious.
Мгм. Не може да е сериозно.
It can't be serious. It's impossible to be
Това е
serious.
толкова
It's so
диво и
playful.
непредсказуемо.
It's playful, wild, unpredictable. It
Mhm.
can't be serious.
Не може да е сериозно.
Just impossible.
Мгм. Мгм.
Because Lubo was speaking about love and dancing, and I would like to use this platform here to say huge thanks to my dear friend Leona, if she's watching this later, or maybe I don't know. She sent me a gift, a wonderful book with the poem of Hafiz, which we read it each morning. I never touched the book since 3 years, probably. I mean, book in a paper, and we are reading each morning for a few minutes, maybe 10 or 15. It's amazing. And it is the translation of an English poet. I don't know his name. I don't think it's important. So much compassion. It's just breathtaking. If someone wants to share something, please feel free. For those who are watching us on YouTube, you can jump here
All right.
or write something in the chat chat window. Jackie relaxes in the end.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, Mary. Wants to share? I thought Mary wanted to share something.
No, I just loving the feeling of the truth of this, the dance.
Yeah.
I mean, it is becoming that way. Life is being lived, beginning to be lived that way now, and everything is welcome that happens in the day. There's no fighting anything that's happening. Most days, it's becoming more easy, effortless, even though I'm in the midst of chaos in one sense, packing up the house and things. It is moving like it's being orchestrated from wherever it's being orchestrated from, and there's significant relief from how it used to be.
It is a relief.
Yeah.
Such a burden to carry on.
Да, и спокойствието, relief идва от
Yeah, and the
това,
calmness and peace and relief comes from this, that
че никой танц няма смисъл. Той просто е...
no dance has a meaning.
Просто
It's just a dance.
Yeah.
No meaning in it.
Това е танц, това е танцувано без
And this
особен
is dance.
смисъл,
This
без
is being
смисъл.
danced. without a meaning, meaningless dancing.
It's strange because it's not passive either. It doesn't feel passive at all. It's not like you're just like waiting for something to happen. You're very active in it. It's quite dynamic, even though it's
Constantly something is happening. Constantly, it's like even if seemingly there are no movements, again, so many things are happening here. So many sensations. So many. Oh, it's just astonishing.
Yeah.
Да, и за листът, който говорихме за мито, може да добавя.
And in the list which we started, we can add also the list about
че
the me.
има мен, който си спомня миналото.
There is a me which remembers past, which has memories.
И нека да забележим
And let's notice
как идва миналото.
how past is coming here. What is
Освен мислите,
besides the thoughts about the
има ли
past?
доказателство за
Where is
това,
the
че
proof?
има пас, че е имало някакво?
Where is the proof that there was a past? There are only thoughts about it.
И няма мен, който си го спомня или
And
за
there is
когото
no
идва.
me who remembers this. There is no me to whom these memories are coming.
Живота е танцуван сега, танца е сега.
Life is being danced right now. The dance is now.
И просто мисъл, която
And just a
говори за
thought.
нещо.
Which is talking about something, which is presenting something here.
И поканата е да се види какво е тук, какво е това, което се развива, което танцува.
And the invitation is to see what is here, what is this which is being danced, what is unfolds, what is this?
От какво е направено всичко това?
What is it made of?
После съм направен аз, и какво са направени другите.
What am I made of? What the others are made of?
Не е ли от едно и също?
Isn't it one and the same?
Има ли личности вътре в така наречените други?
Are there individuals, persons in so-called others?
Или е само това,
Or it is only this,
което се появява като...
which appears as many?
Просто идеята за аз е
It's just an
идея.
idea for an I. Just an idea. I.
Никога не е имало.
There never was an I.
И просто постоянното живеене в този свят на аз, който е илюзия
And
и
this
фикция.
constant living in this world of I, which is a fiction,
Пречи да се види каква е реалността,
is an
каква е
obstacle to
реалността.
see what is here, what is the reality, what's here.
Затова на помощ идва страданието, като
And
ехо, куку.
That's why suffering comes to help, like, hello, hello. Suffering says, hello, look.
Не си ти, който танцуваш.
It is not you who is dancing.
Това не са твоите стъпки.
These are not your steps.
Отпусни се.
Relax. Take it easy.
Виж какво е тук.
Look what's here.
Готов си да видиш вече.
You are ready to see.
Ти си толкова обичан, толкова прият.
You are so lovable and so accepted already.
Ти си това.
You are this.
Каквото.
Whatever it is.
Да, има е тая, вече кръстихме машина за оцеляване или
Yeah, this
бойна машина.
machine is here, this survival machine, this fight
Battle machine.
Battle machine.
Yeah, it is here, but this is not you. there is no self in this story against this or that, or it's not you. There is nobody in this. This is just a protective mechanism. But just notice, is there someone behind this protective mechanism? Or is this what is?
Mhm.
Тази любов е постоянно тук.
And this love is constantly here.
И само чакат това да се откаже от
And just waiting patiently for this to
да се откаже, че то прави стъпките. Да се предаде.
To surrender. Not to surrender, okay.
Yeah, this.
To drop the idea that it is you, it is
there is a me who is dancing, who make this.
Who is making the steps.
The steps, and when this machine is се предаде,
collapses.
Танца продължава.
The dance continues. It's continuing.
О, чудо.
And then, oh, miracle.
Всичко винаги се случва от само себе си.
Always, everything is always is happening on its own by itself. What a relief. And each step becomes magnificent, a miracle. Sometimes when we are walking in nature, I have this impulse to make picture on each step. It's so breathtaking. And sometimes I can't resist, but something like pulls me and making photos because it's so beautiful. Just this butterfly which is flying, or the bees which is eating from the flower.
Yeah, I used to watch my 3-year-old walking along the lane, which we always used to hurry along to school or to playgroup. And I noticed he would just like have to stop everything and look, and I'd be there going, oh, come on, we have to hurry. But now I realize that's what life is like when you're that age, and you can be like that.
Yeah.
You're all the time.
Totally.
Everything can be so amazingly miraculous.
Sometimes hurrying is happening as well, like doing something very fast, or you don't have time to just stop and watch the trees, but
sometimes the dance is like a pogo, sometimes like a house or blues.
Sometimes it's like a Bulgarian folk dance. We have an amazing dance.
We were talking about that today.
Small steps quick.
Small steps quick. Sometimes it's like sirtaki. There is everything. Nothing is excluded.
On the group we were watching our thoughts today, every thought, and I just realized that the thoughts arising was like a dance, with the thoughts just arising and falling away again, arising and falling away. And when I started, it was like a real jitterbug, sort of a jive. And then as the chat progressed, I just kept putting different dances in, noticing they were all getting gradually slower and slower. But I liked them all. I liked all the different ones. It doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter what dance you're doing or it's doing through you.
Yeah.
За мислите е важно да се забележат гласа на срама и на вината.
Regarding thoughts, it is good to notice the voice of shame and guilt.
Мгм.
When the shame and guilt start talking through thoughts, or
Mhm.
thoughts are shameful and
Yeah, I noticed I didn't understand exactly what you meant about shame because I'd been thinking about shame in a very different way, I think. So when you mentioned it in relation to something, a trigger that had happened for me, I realized that when you talk about it, you're talking about something quite different. So can you explain what you mean by shame?
Yes. Значи, тази машина за оцеляване се тригва от нещо.
So this machine, this survival machine, is triggered by something.
Някой казва нещо
Someone
или,
says something,
или се вижда
or-
опасност в нещо.
or
The dangerous is seen in something that is coming. And this battle machine start to react to must do this and that, and then the voice of shame says, "But why you react like this?
Oh, right.
Wait, чакай малко.
wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Аз не съм тази.
I'm not this battle machine.
Тя си работи само себе си
It is working on its own,
и пази себе си даже.
and it is protecting itself, actually.
И накрая каза, защо аз съм реагирал.
And in the end, the machine or
The
the
voice of
voice
shame
of
is
shame
coming.
said,
Why you
react
react this?
So what you mean by the voice of shame is the voice of judgment, self-judgment or self-criticism, or judgment of others or criticism of others as well is the same thing then?
Criticism of others.
So shame is like the feeling that you've done something wrong or something shouldn't be happening, or you shouldn't be triggered, or you
Yeah.
shouldn't react to triggers. So that's the voice of shame that comes
or
in.
you should be better.
Yeah.
If you are better, these things are not going to happen to you. But because you're not so good, let's say, this is also shame, the voice of shame. These
Yes.
things are happening to you because you're not so good. You're not so good, and that's why these things are happening to you.
Right. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
И просто виждането, че няма аз в тази, не съм аз в
And noticing or
тази
seeing
реакция,
or
в
looking
този
that there is no
оцеляващ.
I in this reaction, in this survival mechanism, seeing that there is no I there, which reacts and which
вече няма осъждане на това и няма
there is
страдание.
no judgment and there is no suffering.
И може да се
There is
види,
just reactions.
да, и може да се види, че тази реакция идва да се спасява сама себе си. Някаква история се появи.
And it can be seen that this reaction comes to save itself, or it is a story which has been played.
We start playing by something disappeared and the story, but this is not you. There is no you in this. This is just
a reaction which is happening.
И това нещо постепенно отпада. Няма нужда, няма мен, който се нуждае от тази реакция.
And somehow this drops. There is no me who needs this reaction to happen again and again, again and again.
И този глас не трябва така да се
And
случва.
this voice, this shouldn't be happening, or this shouldn't be here.
Едното говори срещу тази машина за оцеляване.
It is speaking against the machine, against the survival battle,
което не си ти, или срещу живота.
Or against life, against this. This shouldn't be happening.
Да. Ако се появи зайче с клепнало ухо, защо живота се появява като
If there is
зайче?
a rabbit with it, one of the ear of the rabbit is like this, and the voice,
Shame of you.
shame on you. Why is that? Why are you appearing like this? It's not good.
Yeah, but and
It
life
shouldn't be like this.
and life answered, I'm this.
Life doesn't answer, but okay.
Yeah. Така че гласа на срама и на вината
So
никога
the
не е
voice
верен.
of shame and guilt is never true. Never, ever, ever true.
Никога.
Never.
Мгм. Защото ако нещо е направено от и заради тази машина за някоя реакция,
Because if some reaction appears from and this for this survival machine,
ти не си това.
you
Това
are
не е
not
твоя
this.
вина.
This is not your fault.
Няма
There
ти,
is no
който е
you.
това нещо.
There is no you who is this thing.
Mhm.
There is no you behind the reaction. Reaction happens. Action and reaction happens.
Така че поканата е, направете си такъв списък.
So
Какво,
the
всичките
invitation is
идеи за мен.
make this such kind of a list. All these all the ideas about me, about self.
Какво е ми?
What is me?
И през целия ден-два наблюдавайте
And for a day or two, just notice
как тези идеи се
how these
появяват.
ideas appear,
И те ще почнат да отпадат.
and they will start dropping.
Защото всичко поставено под светлината на
Because
виждането.
everything which is on a spotlight of
Спотлайт е.
of seeing, of looking,
Илюзията не може да издържа.
illusion can't stay this. Can't stay, but it will play. It will play with distraction, resistance.
Може да започнете с идеята, има аз, който стои зад очите и гледа.
Yeah, you can start with this idea. There is an eye which is behind the eyes, and it is looking through these eyes like through two windows.
Изглежда толкова вярно, че е така.
It seems so true,
Но когато е посочено и
but
видяно,
when it is pointed out and it is looked, when it is looked,
това е пълна глупост. Кой ще стои зад очите?
it is such a bullshit. Who will be behind the eyes? Who will look there?
Може да питаме някой очен лекар.
We can ask for some doctor, which, and I don't know how to translate. Doctor, which is a specialist with eyes. Okay.
Is there someone behind the eyes who is some
It's ridiculous.
surgeon of brain? When you cut, is there someone small me who is there, please? No, there's nothing.
Yeah, there is
Just
a feeling, there is a sense, but that's all.
Yeah, there is no you to whom total speaking. Where will be? Наш приятел Чарли.
We have a friend of ours.
Чарли и каза, че дъщеря му учи за neuroscientist.
Yeah, Charlie mentioned on the retreat that we had a few weeks ago that his daughter is studying in a university neuroscience or something like this, and they have a class in which they are studying that there is no self.
Казват, че и докторите казват, не е възможно да има личност.
The scientists say it's not possible that there is a persona, that there is an individual
Няма къде
there.
да бъде.
There is no way, there is no place where it could be. So this is science saying in the university nowadays.
Да, но Но те като са учени, те
But
гледат
because
само,
they are scientists, they are looking only for,
само тая форма
they look only this shape
Мгм.
and they say there is no one
и
there.
казват, това е биологичен робот,
They
който
say-
ходи сам.
They say this is a biological robot which is walking on its own
С изкуствен интелект.
with an artificial intelligence. And they also say that there is no free will as such.
Мгм, Да,
They also discover
да,
this.
но те просто не виждат цялостната
But
картина, че
they
всичко
can't
е
see the
едно.
whole picture.
Няма
they didn't see
биологичен
the whole-
робот.
There is no biological robot.
Всичко е едно.
There is one thing, even it's not a thing, of course.
Този, който гледа биологичния робот
This one, which is looking the biological
и
robot
го изследва,
and examines
Е,
the robot,
е същото нещо.
is the same thing.
Няма роботи и учени.
There are no robots and science.
Yeah.
Science and наука.
Scientist.
Scientists. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
I experienced some difficulties with the translate.
Така че това не е голяма работа да се види, че няма.
So it's not such a big deal to see that there is no one.
Просто-
It's not such a big deal.
Просто честно да се види кои са.
It's just honestly see
Къде са идеите, какви са идеите, да се види.
what are the ideas, what are the ideas, and it's all.
Мгм. Но след това откриването, какво е това?
But after this, discovering what
Мгм.
this is the real
Мгм. Вече
miracle.
това вече случва
Check you
само
wants
себе
to
си според капацитета.
This is happening also on its own, depending on capacity,
Това развиване.
this
Wow.
unfolding.
Мгм. Просто се вижда това, до каквото може да бъде видяно.
It is seen,
Само това, което се разкрие.
yeah, whatever is seen is what is unfolds already by itself. So it is unfolding by itself, and what it is
Да,
unfolding,
това, което може
it
да
is
бъде
seen.
понесено, това се вижда.
It is seen what can be held.
Мгм.
Something came here. I remember. I think it was Richard Sylvester. I like him very, very much. You know, probably this guy, Richard Sylvester, and he said something which resonates very deeply. So when the first thing is to see that there is nothing there, to see the nothingness of things, the nothingness. But love comes when you see the fullness or the everythingness. And it's beautiful. Because one thing is to see that there is no one there, but oh my goodness, there are so much things going on, so much going on.
Yeah, and this brings love here, because
Yeah.
from
It brings
this
love.
world of thoughts,
It brings love and compassion, and it's not something that you learn. You can't learn to be compassionate.
and from time to time there is fear is coming, but this is so wild, it's so unpredictable.
Yeah. It is unpredictable. The dance is unpredictable.
This can stop every moment. Nothing. Or to become, we're chatting here, unfolding something, war or whatever.
It's unpredictable.
That's why this, to escape in the world of imagination, of free will, I can do this, I can.
Survive, I can manage, I can improve.
Yeah, it's so wonderful.
Fairy tale. Beautiful fairy tales.
But brings a lot of suffering, because
It is
this
obvious you
cannot
can't do anything.
be fit in this fairy world.
It's too vast, too big,
Too wild.
too wild.
But to find that means illusion is not
Such a big deal.
It's not
But you
Just-
you know this. You all know this in a way.
Yeah, that feeling is something like to find that you are alone in a small boat in the ocean, and there is nothing, and ти се предал.
And you surrender.
You surrender. Вълните те носят,
The waves are carrying you.
the sun is shining, the birds. Nothing, нищо не зависи от теб. Nothing depends
On you.
There is, you are this ocean, these waves. Каквото е това.
Whatever comes, let it come.
Nothing can be done. И всеки един наоколо е също това.
And everyone around is also this.
Няма никой в никой.
There is no one in anyone. I don't know. There is no one.
Всеки е танцуван.
Everyone is being danced. Even Jackie, which is,
Просто идва състрадание.
and a compassion comes, arises.
В привидно другия, когато се види, че
In the seemingly other, when it is seen that there is a suffering there or a confusion.
Yeah, because this survive, тази машина за оцеляване
The survival
работи.
machine is working.
Просто искаш да кажеш, о, няма теб в те. Ти
And
си
you just want to say, oh my dear, there is no you in you. You are being danced. Oh, way long.
Nothing can be, нищо не може да се направи.
Nothing can be done.
Просто не се тревожи, не си виновна за нищо.
You just don't worry. You are innocent. From the beginning, you are innocent. You didn't do anything wrong.
Не е задължително и да се случват само хубави неща.
Also, it's not necessary only beautiful things to happen, and it's impossible. And what is beautiful? What is good? Who is there to say this is good and this is bad? This is arrogance. What is your position to judge what is good or bad?
Нищо не трябва да се приема сериозно.
That's why nothing is needed. Nothing should.
So,
I blocked.
there are no need
go.
to take serious all this.
Yeah. Nothing needs to be taken seriously. Yeah, I made it.
And when the thought of shame is coming, why you are doing like this, behave like this, look what are you doing with your life and whatever, just answer this.
Maybe someone wants to share something. Please feel free. Lubo loves to talk, but
Да, искам още една дума да
I wanna
сложа.
put just one more word. He said.
Че целият този данс, освен че пиянството на Бог,
The whole this dance it is that
Again,
Like the
they've got
drunk state,
drunk state, and
drunkenness,
също е
drunkenness probably.
всяко едно движение,
also-
всяко едно проявение е направо перверзно.
All these, all expressions, all the movement, each movement is like it's pervert in a way.
It's what?
Pervert, like perversion. I don't know if it is the word in English. Can you check?
Perverted?
Yeah.
Twisted?
Not twisted. No. Lubo means something else.
Където? Имаш ли го?
Yes. We'll be looking for the word. No, I don't have the app.
Something like when you make wonderful dirty sex, something like this.
Perverted. Yeah, perverted. Perverted.
Yeah.
Please talk about the different.
Then
I can't
this
read it.
Energy after seeing myself. There is a lot of very uncomfortable.
Julieta, please talk about the different intensities of energy after seeing no self. There is a lot of energy here, very uncomfortable. Oh dear. Yeah.
Единственият авторитет е твоето преживяване.
So the only authority is your experience only.
Както ги виждаш, както ги усещаш нещата,
The way you feel you feel the things and the way you experience those. This is the highest authority. And there is nothing wrong or nothing right in all these different expressions of the same energy.
Това, което може да помогне е просто виж историите, които се плеват.
Is look for the stories which are playing about these experiences. So the stories are never true. What's happening here is always true. Your experience is always true and valid.
Yeah, but suffering is coming from the stories.
Yeah.
From this imagined world that says how and what reality is or must be.
But definitely
this
many
imagination
things can happen.
And the reality is constant different.
Yeah. many sensations can arise. Why not? This is wild. Maybe there will be sleepiness. Maybe there will be more not possibility to sleep good at night. Maybe there will be a lot of desire to walk, to move. I don't know, many things. It's literally there are no rules.
Просто деконструкцията на
the deconstructions of all these beliefs. So once the main belief, once the main belief has dropped, there are more beliefs to drop as well, and this is very intensive. It can be very intensive.
Бъди много нежна със себе си.
Be gentle with yourself. Very gentle with yourself. There is nothing wrong there.
Обичай се, виж кое ти доставя удоволствие.
Look what pleases you, what brings joy, what brings delight, what nourishing the system, you could say.
Да си сама, да си сред природата, да рисуваш, да пееш.
This could be like to be alone, to be to be more in the nature, to play, to paint, or to drink mate. I know you like mate. Or whatever. Yeah, just notice what brings comfort, and just follow this.
И другото важно е, че тялото знае много добре как да се...
And the other thing is that the body knows very well how to do you manage all these
Energies.
new
Mhm.
sensations, energies? Yeah.
Mhm.
It knows very, very well.
And without the story, allow the body to do,
To move, to not move,
to cry or
to cry,
laugh.
to
or-
whatever.
Mhm, mhm.
But definitely a lot of things can happen, will happen, and they must happen.
Ти си танцувана
You are danced at the moment.
и в момента
And
това се случва.
at the moment this is happening.
И ако нека пак да повторя тази дума, ако ти помогне тази перверзност, да, живота е перверзен, появява се като тези
Yeah,
неща.
and if this word helps you, yeah, life is pervert. It appears as these things, as everything, as uncomfortable feelings, as tears, as
И
it's been like this.
само да се просто свържи тези чувства с тази дума, че живота е перверзен и ще видиш съвсем друг начин, ще
You can
бъдат
connect
приети.
these sensations with this word, like the life is pervert, and you will see like what is going to happen.
Вау! Това боли, обаче
Yeah.
има яко удоволствие в цялата.
It hurts, but there is also pleasure in all this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julieta. It's a beautiful question and beautiful to read this. Yeah, there is no wrong sensation, no wrong experience.
Mhm.
Anything can happen. This doesn't put rules.
Да, и това е танц, той не трябва, той не води към някаква цел. Към...
And this is dance. This
Той
is
няма-
just a dance. The dance is not going to any goal. There is no goal in the end.
There is no final in the end of the dance, and they
Live
get-
happily together.
get married. No, it's just a dance, and
Yeah, during the dance, the marriage can happen.
but there is no final destination.
Yeah, no
where
final destination. Yeah, no final end,
Yes.
and no way, and
no meaning, no. Meaning and goal are just imagination, and they bring a lot of suffering. Gary, same.
Same. Very right. Same.
Yeah.
About this,
Yeah.
what Julieta shared.
Този отговор за пасна ли?
Gary, is this
Answer
Answer
fit for you?
fits you, or you can add something if you want to.
Yeah, it's a nice answer. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's the exact same thing, but for me, it's like a lot of emotions, and yeah, just a lot of like really weird releases and stuff of energy. So I'm just learning to like meet everything and like be with everything and not hide from it, because I was resisting it a lot, but there was like turning away from it all. So now it's becoming more natural to like something comes up, like go straight to it, or like become it. So like if it's anger, just become the anger.
Nice.
But yeah, it's not easy, but it seems to be like the best kind of way. If I keep resisting it, just stays there, just keeps coming back.
Okay, notice that this resistance is part of this battle machine. This is no you who resist. This is just a protective mechanism. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then the attention seems to undo the resistance, or
yes, because there is a expectation that this resistance, I resist and I must stop resist, and the voice of shame is coming and you again resist against this or that. There is no me in this resistance. It's just
So if
Right.
you move it, the spotlight goes onto it, and then with the spotlight on it, then it can just be seen through or dissipate.
yeah.
И като все едно като сложиш светлина, ще се види през него или просто ще изчезне?
Yes, just notice that. So there is a idea. There is a me who resists. This is idea. This is resistance, but this is not a me. And then this power resistance to be so important. It's
Yeah, and dissipates.
okay. There is a resistance, and that's it. But you can look. Is there someone behind this resistance? No, just the resistance. Yes. Yeah, put the spotlight. So there is no you, no me in anything. And resistance is coming. This is a pattern. Something is happening in the past, and the story is playing. Oh, this shouldn't be here, and this is what is playing. But there is no me in this. I'm lift. I'm danced. I'm innocent. And then just просто си направете този лист и вижте всичко.
Yeah, just make this list if you want to and look there.
All these ideas about me, and then all that I speak is not because I'm too smart or something. No, just this ideas, and everything the picture is clear about me, resistance, or whatever. Yeah, I know this is difficult for само от една среща.
Only at one meeting, we could say, or one hour. It seems difficult, but it's not.
Но това е точно както с дядо Коледа. Това
But
е
it's the
идея.
same with the Santa. It's just an idea.
Нищо повече.
Nothing else.
Нищо драматично.
Nothing dramatically is happening.
Просто едно отрезвяването.
It's just a sobering.
Бистри, така да се вижда какво е.
Eyes become clear. It feels like sobering. And sobering sometimes is not pleasant because there is a headache. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, when you get sober, sometimes there is a pain.
After drinkable night.
Yeah. Не знам как е пиянска, само тази дума използвам. I don't know how to translate this word. There is a word in Bulgarian which
Check.
has no translation in English. Maybe it has, of course.
Hangover. You get a hangover when you've drunk a lot and you're sobering up.
Yeah.
Пиянска, okay. Нощ. Drunker night.
Drunk.
Drunker.
Родно е накрая.
Drunken night.
Drunken. Okay, never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, when you get sober, there is a headache as well, and the feeling is not pleasant for a while. But just for a while.
Също може да забележите, ако някаква история много силно има привързаност към историята.
Also, you can notice that if there is a story and there is a huge attachment to this story, a story which is
някаква несправедливост в живота.
probably injustice in life, or some kind of injustice in life, or what else?
Неуспех, нещо, което носи страдания.
Failure or something which brings suffering, or some drama in the past or trauma.
Просто пишете и това в листа, че има
You
мен,
can put
който,
also this in the list. There is me who
който страда, от когото е зависел, какво ще стане.
who was suffered and who was responsible
who is
for
suffering,
everything, for anything.
Me who was responsible in the past for what is happening. Just put this in the list. And then put someone's other name to the for the title of the list.
Throw it.
This is not mine.
And you can put it in the fire. Say, it's not mine.
Yes.
Bye. We have a few minutes. People on YouTube are very shy, or maybe they don't want to say anything. But that's okay. That's okay. Want to say more? Probably we will be here next week at the same time. If something, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, there is an intention to be there at Thursday again next week. But we will see how the days will unfold.
И който си направи списък с идеите за мен, пишете как се случва.
You can write if you write this, you can write a message to me or Lubo if you
make this with the me list.
With the list. But if you want to just what else? Yeah, we are available, you know, if you want to chat or explore. We put details for June. For Tassos.
Yeah.
And we will be there probably in the 1st of June, but we'll see. We will keep you updated about the details of our retreat.
Yeah. За юни, както казахме, групата ще бъде максимум 8.
Yeah, for June, we will be up to 8 people maximum. We can't accommodate more than 6 people. 8 with us or without us? Yeah, 8 people. And for September, there will be details very soon. We have dates already. for the
Something
for
like between 1st and
and
7th
7th of September. But
But,
we can accommodate only 4 people, just to
Yeah,
know.
because
Can I say something, or you want to say?
we'll be in the house.
Who wants to say? We can accommodate 4 people, but if there are more, we can look for something there. But the house where we stayed is for 6 people. There are 3 bedrooms, that's all. If you have questions for this, just don't hesitate, but just message us. Ask whatever you want to ask.
Meditação o último dele.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Um,
we can
you-
say something. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, there is a Liberation and Leaves meeting on Zoom. We start together, it will be like for 4th time. Each month we are making these gatherings. If someone is interested, just message me and I send you the Zoom.
Срещате се събота
The
вечер.
meetings are Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is 6 p.m. UK time. Sunday is 10 a.m. UK time.
UK time. За да може
So-
да е удобно на
Yeah, in order to be comfortable for all the folks which are around the world. It's a nice gathering on the same topic, and especially on how life feels or how life unfolds after self is seen to be an illusion. There are a lot of guides as well.
който се интересува да
Yeah.
се пише.
If you feel an impulse to join, just messages and I will send you the Zoom.
Там ще има и други кидове, няма да сме само.
Yeah, there will be other guides there, few guides probably. Anyhow, it is a nice gathering.
When is it? Sorry, when did you say it is?
Yeah,
This week?
yeah, this weekend.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is free of charge.
Yeah, it's free.
Oh,
And
no.
it's nice.
Who hosting it? You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It happens like this, not because I wanted, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, guys. Thank you for coming. As always, it's such a joy
Thank you. Thank
Have-
you.
to be together.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Mary, Gary, Milenka,
Thank you.
Julieta.
Thanks, Julieta. Thank you, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Maybe see you this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yes,
I want to
alright,
show you.
Julieta.
I want to show you Jackie. He's also very calm. Can you see Jackie over there? Over there.
I'm
Oh,
on a
yeah.
really small screen.
Yeah.
It's
Is
over
it a
there.
white blob?
Okay, I can't point it.
Oh, yeah. I think I can see.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie. Jackie. He's finally.
Oh.
He's finally at peace.
Was that him barking?
Yes.
I thought it was a neighbor.
With other dogs in the house, and he's protecting us. Like
Like a protective mechanism.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything, just barking.
Yeah,
And if they
this is
come
the
in,
same.
he's just
There
gonna
is
lick them.
no me there.
Yeah, Gary.
Can resist. No, stay there. Don't come here.
No one is coming here to do something with us, but he's like, oh, I'm going to protect my people,
Yeah. Yeah.
my humans.
Okay, guys.
So sweet. All right.
Okay.
See you
Bye.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.